the strategy for clearing prelims with the less amount of time, even if you have lots of time, or you have a lot of hours, in spite of that, the strategy is very simple. Even now you have to do the same thing. See, reduce everything. You take any particular topic. Now, what we are doing here is we are taking Karnataka issues. Okay, the entire whatever we are going to cover in Sunday Manthan is going to be on Karnataka issues. That is current affairs, budget, economic survey, schemes, programs, and all of that. Right now, this can be reduced into about 1,000 topics. Just talking about the strategy to make you understand what your strategy should be. See, many of you might have given several exams but not have been successful, I'm sure, because otherwise you would not be attending class over here. You might have given UPSC prelims, you might have given KPSC also. But what happened? Why didn't you clear? You have put in the same amount of effort, you have studied the same books, you might have even attended the same class, but what went wrong? Are you less intelligent? Intelligence is nothing to do with your ability to clear this. The problem is with the right strategy or the approach. So now what I'm trying to say here is, let's say Karnataka issues, there are about 1,000 topics which you can divide. Matlab 1,000 potential questions can be asked. Is that okay? Like how we put up these questions like that. If I'm able to break down the current affairs, if I'm able to break down the economic survey, budget, schemes, programs, and other things about Karnataka, I can make about 1,000 questions. If I say, is that okay? Out of this 1,000 questions, about 400 questions are easy. Okay. About another 400 questions are medium, and another 200 questions are difficult. Majority of the questions will come from this. Okay, if you take 40 questions that are going to be asked from Karnataka issues, the experience, and see, the examiner will not ask all questions from this difficult, then everybody will have a problem. They'll say it's such a difficult paper, why did you give it that, this, they might even be protest. Is that okay? So if you take this into account, logic, there's nothing other than logic over here, based on our experience, based on any exam pattern. So out of this 1,000 questions, about 400, 400 and 200 will be the ratio. 200 will be very difficult, right? The numbers will be changed into just 1, 2 differences. Nobody can answer them. Is that okay? Then there are other 400 to 400 questions. Okay, this is easy, this is medium. So you can expect about 20 questions from this, about 15 questions from this, and about 5 questions from this in the exam. This is what happens. Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to take it or not, that's up to you. But this is a fact. This is how we guess also. When I do these classes, I take topics from this, the most easy ones, most probable questions. And those are asked in the exam. And you believe that I was able to guess. No, I'm not able to guess. I'm just able to predict that, yes, this is easy. There is a higher chance that the examiner is going to ask. See, everybody comes from different, if you take the demography of the people who are writing this exam, there are people from rural area, there are people from, different education background, right? So, if you have to provide a level playing field, if they ask a difficult question, it's going to be biased towards those who are well off, who have been able to aram se study for 2-3 years. So, to make the exam level field, any competitive examination, the majority of the questions will be asked from easy to medium. So if they want to make the exam a little bit difficult, they ask from the medium level questions. If they want to make it easy, they ask from that. So what should be our approach first? What should be our approach? The common sense says first tackle the most important ones and the easy ones also. Yes or no? Most students, what do? Who don't clear the exam, not the ones who clear the exam. Those who do not clear the exam, they are having insecurity. Especially if they don't clear the first exam of their life, whenever they give a competitive. After that, the ball keeps rolling. They are insecure and they feel that they did not clear because of difficult questions that have been asked. They'll start focusing on ancient, medieval, Telugu, Tamil Nadu, they will start doing research and they'll start focusing only on this year after year after year, exam after exam after exam. Spend money, buy new books, go to special crash courses. Why? Because they want to even get this, they forget this. So what I am trying to do, what we are trying to do over here is focus on this. You master this, 20 questions is in your pocket. No, you don't even have to worry. It might look easy. If you see economic survey and if you read it and if you see the budget, I have skipped a lot of topics, which I feel are not that important. Okay, but I have covered all the easy and medium ones. So whatever is asked in your exam, majority will be there in the class. You should also do that. So many of you are asking questions. Many of you asked doubts and callers and all of that, asking in 2 months what to do. Should I study that? Should I study this, etc. Remain calm. First identify. See, that's where previous year questions comes into picture. Because previous year question help us to understand what kind of questions are asked and difficulty level, etc. But we have the experience because we have given those exams. So we know how the questions are also asked and which area, which topics are most commonly asked. Even if you take any other subject also, polity, can polity be divided into about 1,000 topics or 1,000 probable questions? Yes or no? 1,000, 2,000, whatever. In that also you will find difficult, easy, medium. Most of you will end up doing what? Those who don't clear will start focusing on the difficult ones first. Yes, you will start trying to remember facts which you are not able to remember, but still you are trying to remember. The likeliness or the probability, in CSAT there's probability. The reason why probability is there for that only, so that you know what are the chances the questions are going to be asked. Are you good with the topics which are easy and medium? Then go to the difficult ones. Even if you don't cover the difficult ones, it's fine. So this is with respect to one particular topic. If you divide the entire paper, yes, paper 1 and paper 2, in that also you will find this particular topic is easy, more probably they will be asked. This one is medium, they will be asked second, and then the difficult ones. So in the subject wise also you have to prioritize. Are you understanding? So in the next 50 days, if you prioritize the easy ones first, the ones which are going to be asked first, then it makes sense. Then you will be able to clear very easily. You will be surprised yourself if you are the first time you are not cleared any exam. If you are able to do this, you will be surprised how easy it is to clear the exam. Remember last time I told you there are certain tricks to clear prelims very easily. Prelims is very easy to clear. Trust me. All the multiple choice question I have cleared, any exam that I have given in my life. Because of this, it's very easy to clear the exam. And it is also very easy not to clear the exam also. Trust me, it's very easy not to clear the exam. Because if you do these mistakes to begin with, you won't clear. It's as simple as that. So these classes, what we are doing over here is trying to cover the most important topics and the most easy ones, low hanging fruits. You get that first. Then you try to prepare medium on your own. Difficult one, if you ask me for the 50 days, you leave it. Now, what are those difficult ones? That you decide. It depends on your ability. If you are not good in one subject, now science and technology. A lot of people who are not from the science background will be crying every day saying that I don't know science, I don't know science. What to do? Which book to read? Which one to read? Which class to attend? All of those problems. If you ask me, keep it at the end. Why are you worrying? Why are you sulking? Last week when I was taking class, Sunday Manthan, everybody was sulking about when the dates are. Now the question, now the people are sulking about, oh my God, it's in next 2 months. So let the people who sulk, people who worry, let them worry. You bring in that confidence that yes, do this, you will clear. See, there is higher chance you will clear. If you don't clear, in spite of that, then it's, the probability also says there's a little bit chance that you might not, it not work also. But most of the time it is going to work. So have confidence in that. If somebody who has not cleared UPSC 2-3 times, not cleared KPSC for several attempts, or any other group B, group C, any exam not cleared, your strategy was a little bit wrong. Okay, your approach towards the exam was a little bit wrong. You panic. You try to make wrong decisions. That's why you don't clear. Otherwise, you are intelligent. You have worked hard. You have the right books. Just make sure whatever is important, you do it. So now all of you, are attending this class. You have done the first step in the right direction. Now make notes from whatever we are going to do in the class and then revise. Fine. Right? So those who want some courses, everything is there. In spite of whatever I've told you, if you need tests, if you need crash course, if you need this one, it's all there. Also, we are coming up with the entire 2023 compilation. It's in printing, maybe another 2-3 days. This entire book compilation will be available in Arvind bookstall. So along with them, we are printing these books. So the entire 2023 current affairs, national, international, as well as state issues will be provided. Okay, so will be available for you to buy. So I just want you to be aware of that. So in addition to this book, maybe you might have to just read January and February and March current affairs magazine. So current affairs will be covered through this book. Okay, if you have not read from other sources, probably this will be useful.